Your home for Texas music.
All right, that's more like it.
Texas Homegrown Radio.
Ain't no stopping us now. Woo!
I do lessons.
Quiet on the set. Just kidding. Hey y'all, this is Billy Joe Jones, and you're listening to The Morning Ride on Texas Homegrown Radio.
Hey y'all, Janie Balderas here, and you're listening to the Texas Homegrown Radio with amazing Jody Lee and the amazing Jeb Bridges. Don't turn that dial now. Stay tuned.
It's the morning ride.
Texas Homegrown Radio, live from the Rockstar Ranch in Texas Homegrown Studios.
60% of the time, it works every time.
All right, welcome back in to the morning ride right here on Texas Homegrown Radio.
Live from Texas Homegrown Studio.
Wow, man, I cannot get over. We had Jillian Hudson in studio this morning, and she just blew us away.
Wow.
Holy moly.
Was not expecting that.
Whew. Took a while. I had to take a long break to catch my breath.
Heck yeah.
Such good people, though, man. And her dad was amazing.
What?
I know.
I see where she gets it from.
Yeah, definitely.
Definitely handed down, He definitely pushed her in the right direction.
Yeah. I told her it reminded me of me and Jewel.
Exactly.
Because Jewel was a firecracker on the radio like her, too. It was funny because I played her song and her mom goes, she sounds like Jewel. And I go, that is, her name is Jewel.
Interesting you said it. Well, did she say something like, yeah, but I sing better and I don't have messed up teeth?
Yeah, when she was little. When she was little, I interviewed Jewel and I said, do you ever get confused with the singer, Jewel? She goes, no, I sing better and my teeth aren't messed up. She was like 7,
That's hilarious.
She didn't know better. But that was the time when Jewel lived in town because she was married to Ty Murray.
Oh,
and
really?
lived in Steenville, so she could have been listening. Now she don't live here anymore. So,
Right.
Yeah, she ran it off. She run it off.
Maybe Ty Murray ran her off.
Well, he lasted 8 seconds. It's all right. We have a long history.
Squeal like a pig.
Yeah.
Oh.
You know what? The biggest weakness to any bull rider is a clown.
Hello?
I wonder if that's where Randy Rogers or Wade Bowen got the song was from me. They were probably talking to Ty Murray and I bet she ran off with the clown, Run with the rodeo clown. I always wanted to be a rodeo clown.
Yeah.
When I was little, I didn't want to be the bull rider. I wanted to be the clown.
I always wanted to be in that band, the Punching Bulls. I don't know where they went, but
They were awesome.
they were great.
They were
man.
legends.
Super legendary.
I don't know. I heard Rusty Nelser. He just got too old.
Saddle Sore Sam, he ended up in China and then in Germany.
Oh,
and
yeah?
now he's playing in a Zydeco band in Mexico.
What was the other dude's name? He ran off somewhere. I don't even remember him.
Yeah, no, who?
Can't remember that guy. I don't know. There was 3 of them, I think.
Yeah, absolutely. There might have been. I don't know.
I don't know. I think he was last to go. He said something about this is the last stand or something. And
He's trying to take over the whole band.
yeah, he's like, if y'all die, can I have it? And I was like, no. I might come back. I've already died twice. Wouldn't that be something like everybody hears you die and you come home and everybody's already divvied out your stuff? It's like,
God. Hey, thanks a lot, friends.
I was just mostly dead. I wasn't all the way dead. Just mostly. Couldn't even wait till my body was stiff,
You just Princess Bride reference.
Just mostly.
He was
dead.
only mostly dead.
He said BLT.
That's good stuff.
Bacon and lamb and tomato. I had so this weekend for the first time I had lamb.
That you never had lamb?
I've never had lamb.
You know, coddle's a Scottish name.
I know, and I've never had it. And we went to a place
had your
at
haggis.
O'Malene's. It's called O'Malene's,
Oh yeah.
and I got to try it.
Oma's got one
And,
leg.
but I got the leg of lamb, and everybody looked at me like I was crazy.
They only have one leg.
To
That's why
me-
it's O'Malene's.
It was really good, but it tasted kind of like to me it tasted like roast, kind of like a roast.
Okay.
But I was like, I eat steak all the time
It's
now.
different,
I'm on the carnivore diet. I'm looking for different meat
Oh yeah.
to eat,
Lamb's good.
and man, it was good. I was surprised.
I cooked it one time and messed it all up. Man.
Yeah, it's easy to mess up. I think
But you know,
it's
like,
either good or bad when you cook it. Like
yeah, I just figured like if I drown it in butter,
that
it
makes
would be
everything
good.
better. Yeah.
But like I didn't really know how to cook at the time because I was only like 17, and like I was trying to impress this girl.
Oh yeah,
And so like
that happens.
And so like I got a bunch of lamb and I stuck it in this Pyrex dish with like a whole box of butter sticks in there. And I was thinking like it's got to be good if it's cooked in butter, you know. But I could never get it to be like it never looked right.
lamb burger.
It never looked right, man.
Made it a lamb burger.
And then it didn't taste good either. I didn't do it good. But then
I call it Lamborghini.
I went to an Irish restaurant called the Emerald.
If it's zucchini in it, it'd be a Lamborghini.
They did it great.
The worst thing I ever cooked
Lamborghini.
when I was in high school, the worst thing I ever cooked is my mom was trying to make me eat some kind of crap, like, adult crap.
Right.
Like, it's supposed to be good for you crap. And that's when I was in high school, and I was like, I don't need that. She goes, what are you going to eat? And I was like, I'm going to go out in the woods, and I'm going to kill me something, and I'm going to come back and cook it. I'm a man. I was trying to prove a point, right?
I don't want your grocery store food.
So I walk out in the pasture behind the house, and these turkeys run out, and I shoot one. And I walk back to the house, and she's just looking at me like, I was going 5 minutes. I come back with a turkey, and she was like, are you going to eat that? And I'm like, yeah. And I pulled the feathers out, and I put a turkey leg on the grill, right? And the outside was done. The inside was not done. And I was not going to let her. I sat there and ate it right in front of her. And I remember halfway through it going, I'm going to die. I'm gonna get salmonella. And I didn't care. I just ate it. I lived. I didn't even get sick.
Yeah,
but it tasted terrible.
Yeah, yeah. What? So I've ate a lot of wild turkeys, and they're not good unless they're
I should have smoked it.
You want to go down or put a lot of pepper sauce type
Should
stuff
have
on it?
smoked it, but I didn't have a pipe.
No, so like, South Texas has the best turkeys, the best wild turkeys. South Texas and New Mexico.
Yeah.
Wherever wild pecan peppers grow,
Oh yeah.
them suckers will eat them pecan peppers.
Well, I should have cooked the breast instead of the leg, probably. In
I
the
don't know,
grill.
man, but
I
I
ended up cooking all of it later. Fried turkey nuggets are pretty good.
yeah, those are good.
Yeah.
But if they're in a region where there's a lot of like wild peppers and stuff, and algarita berries and stuff,
Yeah, it depends on what they eat.
Yeah.
Yeah. But I thought it'd be tougher if I had a leg like at the medieval times, and it, like a caveman in front of my mom. She just shook her head. You know, my dad was proud though. He was a little bit proud. I think it was turkey season. It was legal. It was spring turkey. I had some behind me. That's pretty good. I used to do it. I don't know if I can do it anymore. I quit doing it because it scared the animals, people's houses on the radio.
Oh yeah, that's right. People,
Yeah.
Missy told us to not do that anymore.
Pigs
Don't
running
do it.
everywhere. But I did one time convince people that I was a turkey calling champion and got a free meal out of it. So
Nice.
people believe anything. They're like, "Do you have any glamour shots I can put on the wall?" They're like, "No, fresh out, man." The last place gobbled them up. You know.
Speaking of food, so this weekend I had the opportunity to try something called kimchi.
Oh, that don't even sound good.
You ever heard of that? Okay, now what this stuff is?
What is
It's
that?
fermented cabbage.
Ooh,
It's spicy fermented cabbage.
it's like cabbage with a hair lip.
Yeah.
Really good.
So this dude,
I think they can ferment it. I think the furry on it. They're gonna furry cabbage.
dude,
I dated her in junior.
so this dude pulls out this Tupperware and opens it, and immediately it smells like something died in the room, and I'm like,
Ugh.
what is that? And I've been drinking too, so I walk over there, and I was like, what died in here? And he goes, well, it's this stuff I make called kimchi. And I was like,
Chia.
I don't think you ought to eat that, Hoss. And he goes,
Nah.
I eat it all the time. And this dude, like, he's like real skinny, like he looks like really in good shape, you know, like. And I was like, you eat that all the time? He said, yeah, it's good for gut health and digestion.
Yeah.
And I was like, okay.
Yeah, so is Taco Bell.
So my wife goes over and freaking takes a fork and takes a big old bite out of it. And I'm like, she goes, now you have to do it, honey. Like, she goes whisper it to, she's like, you're going to be rude. You're going to hurt your friend's feelings. I'm like, I don't care. It smells like something died. And she goes, go eat the freaking kimchi. And I'm like, okay, yes, ma'am. So, like, walk over there and take a fork and I get like this tiny little piece. My wife takes my hand and sticks it in there. I'm like, okay, that's a lot.
That's a lot of big bite.
Okay. And I'm like,
not good.
I felt like Catfish Cooley when he's trying to eat them freaking century eggs.
Was
He's
it
like,
bad?
"Bleh."
Was it bad?
Yeah, and they're all looking at me, and I'm like,
How did everybody else not think it was bad?
because they're all health people. They all like that stuff.
Yeah, kimchi,
and I'm like,
yeah.
yeah, that's really good.
I don't
And
even
they're
like the sound of the name.
And then my buddy looks at me with a smile and goes, take another one. And I'm like,
No.
I don't want to. I don't want to. And my wife like kicks my foot, and I'm like, okay, cool. Yeah. Dude, I farted for the rest of the night on into the next day. Yeah, I'm in there just like letting these freaking burps out. You know, and I'm like, oh god, my guts felt like I was like inflated. And the next morning I woke up though, and I was still farting, mind you, but like a bunch of like water weight went off me or something. Like I did look a little thinner. I was like, hey, look at that, you know. But I'm in a Mexican restaurant with my friends, just like,
You know,
try not to fart.
I found out something on the internet. You know, the internet. Some people say the internet's not good, but I say internet's good. You learn things on the internet.
It depends on how you use it.
And I seen this girl in there that used to be a hooker, and she said that hookers don't fart. They just have little prostitutes.
What? What?
I'm just kidding. I didn't talk to no hookers.
I was like,
Prostitutes.
Where were you talking to?
You know, if they don't fart, they just have prostitutes. That's my dad joke of the day. Thank you very
Oh, my
much.
God.
I'll be here all week.
Ugh.
Speaking of, man, we had a great guest this morning, but tomorrow, the Calamity Janes are coming in.
What?
I haven't seen those girls in a minute. I've seen them at the award show.
That's crazy,
At the T3R award shows. And I was like, y'all have to come see the new studio. Like,
Giddy
you
up.
have to. You just got to do it. And so we made it happen, and they're going to be here tomorrow, and it's going to be craziness. Them girls are fun.
Giddy up.
It's going to be hilarious, I guarantee you.
That's gonna be awesome.
Them girls, Arwen, oh my goodness.
It's gonna be awesome.
Great. Yeah.
It's gonna be a great show.
Calamity Jane's tomorrow morning, 9 o'clock. It's going to happen.
Be there. Be square.
It's going to be a good time. Good music, I promise. So, no telling. I wonder if she's going to bring the stand-up bass.
Tuesday, Wednesday, Calamity Janes. Get into it.
Yeah.
You like that? That's pretty
I
cool.
like that was pretty good. Did that live. That was live.
That was
not edited. That was not AI.
Yeah.
You would think it might have been.
You got to
but
make an
it's-
advertisement out of that.
Everybody keeps talking about AI this, AI that. I'm like, I didn't even know Allen Iverson could do that stuff. I thought he was a basketball. I thought he was just a basketball player.
Allen Iverson.
Like, what if he just sued the whole internet? Like, because he was AI, like, in basketball, they called him AI. Like, what if he sued the world
That'd be great.
for using AI?
I'd do it.
Like, I think it'd be awesome.
Yeah.
Like, you owe me a check, you owe me a check, you owe me a check, you.
I tried that the other day, you know.
Does
Did
it
you know
work?
that?
To
What?
sue people or AI?
No. I walked into this bridge builder's office. I said, hey, you owe me some royalties.
Bridges.
You built too many bridges. Using it in your
If
advertisement.
you don't
I want my
pay
cut.
me, I'm gonna burn them down. I know some pros. I know a guy that loves to burn bridges. Oh man,
That's funny.
it's like my song "Troubled Waters."
Oh man, you haven't played that in a minute,
Yeah.
dude. That's a great
That says
song.
"Burning Bridges" in it.
That's a great
Yeah.
song right there. we got a lot of songs that we need to bring back of yours.
Yeah, they're for sale. I'm gonna have a yard sale with songs. A yarn sale. Well, come and buy a yarn. One of my old yarns.
Write songs while I'm yarning.
Yeah. What do you got for sale today? Well, let me sing it to you. See if you like it. You buy it and then step right in the studio and record it with Jeb. It's a package deal.
Not a bad idea.
Yeah, step right up, see? Step right up.
Yeah, no. Yeah.
Hear ya. Step right up. I got a song for sale. God, I just turned into that dude off of The Wedding Singer.
Oh, man.
And I'm reaping all the benefits. Yeah.
No, what about that one?
That one guy who talks like
No.
this.
I can't stand that guy. That guy gets my nerves.
My favorite actor that played a DJ was the guy from the guy from Airheads.
Oh, yeah. He was
Wipes his ass with his record contract. I love this guy.
Yeah, that is a DJ. He's like trying to be their promoter. Like, I'll be your guy. Like,
He was awesome.
yeah. He's like, no, don't leave. We got him where we want him. Yeah, that would be. He'd be like, I hate this job.
You know what's interesting about that movie? The scene when they're pulling into the radio station.
Oh yeah, I saw
The
that.
plaza is actually from
Die Hard.
It's from Die Hard. It's the plaza
Yeah.
that's right in front of the movie from.
Yeah,
the
was
set
it
from Die Hard.
Yamataki?
Yeah, Yamataki Plaza or something like that.
Have you seen the deal where they have this like conspiracy about the cop on Die Hard that was the guy on Family
Yes.
Matters?
No, there's so
There's
many
like a
of
whole
those.
story that ties all his movies and shows together.
Yeah, and the guy from The Big Lebowski.
Yeah,
That's
people have too much time on their hands.
Yeah, but it all fits.
But it does fit. It's kind of weird.
I like that. I mean, it's like the fan
like,
fiction's kind of cool.
But I
man.
love that one of Carl because it's like the Family Matters is all like him in a coma and having a dream of this family, and
Right?
Urkel's the kid that he shot. You
Yeah.
know, before Die Hard.
Dude, it's like that works. It's in a scary kind
The
of a way.
internet's awesome. You never know what you'll find. It's like
Right?
a box of chocolates. You never know what you'll get. Well, we got to get out of here. It's time for us to roll.
All right.
But appreciate everybody tuning in this morning. Thank you to Jillian Hudson who blew it up. If you haven't seen that, go watch our previous video there with Jillian and her dad, and it is amazing. I was blown away this morning. It doesn't happen a lot, but she blew me away. That girl's got a big career coming her way.
Absolutely. Yeah, that was incredible.
She wrote us a note on the wall. I haven't read it yet. What does it say? Singing songs, sending prayers,
Yeah, good.
and
eyes.
dancing like no one's watching. That's what it says. Singing songs, sending prayers, and dancing like no one's watching.
That's good. That's a good little
Jillian
saying.
Hudson. It's on our wall now, forever.
You got good eyes, Jody.
Thanks. I think I'm getting healthier.
Heck yeah, that's what I'm talking about.
Like I feel like I'm like Forrest Gump when he started running, and they're like, "Run, Forrest!"
Just running.
And he's running. He's a kid, and he's got the braces on his legs. And he's like, and it's like ka-chink, 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 ka-chink. And then all of a sudden they break off, and he's like super fast.
That's what I was talking about.
That's what I'm gonna do. I'm one day I'm gonna be running, and then all my fat just falls off, and it'll be really weird because there's fat laying on the ground, and they'll be like, "Run, Jody," and I'll be like skinny. I'll be like, "Woohoo! I'm running," and my heart's gonna
running.
grow like the Grinch. It's
Well, I
gonna
got hungry.
my heart's
I
gonna
got tired. I slept.
my heart's gonna grow like the Grinch. It's gonna be all the movies put together. Be like, I'm getting better, you know.
That's awesome. That's what I'm talking about.
And then I'm running. I'm real skinny because I lost all my fat. And then Thor hands me a protein drink, and I'm like, and then I start getting bigger. Yeah, it's awesome.
That's what's gonna happen. That's it.
That's
right
the
there.
dream I'm having.
I'm there for it.
I did lose 10 pounds. I'll just stick with that for now.
Heck yeah.
There was no fat laying on the ground, but that would be awesome if it happened that way. What if it got so hot in Texas it just melted off?
That'd be
sweet.
awesome.
Like you drink water and the heat melts your fat off until it gets to the water and then it stops. So depending on how much water you drink, how fat you are, it'd be awesome.
That would be.
I would sweat.
Perfect.
I would be like Richard Simmons and sweat to the oldies, except I'd be listening to country oldies. That's what I should come out with. A workout video with old country, sweating to the oldie countries.
Yeah, like instead of doing workouts like regular, you're just like picking up square bale and like moving it to the other side of the room.
No, you gotta have like big beer glasses, but they're instead of beer, it's filled with like heavy stuff, and you're like, shh, 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 shh,
dude.
You know, and
Absolutely.
you're listening to like Johnny Paycheck, you know, because
Oh,
it's
yeah.
like
Got hay hooks and you're picking up a square bale and moving it.
I watched a guy, he was talking about being on tour with Merle Haggard and the funny stuff, the stories that he told
Yeah.
those guys. And one of them was, they said this guy come running up and he was like, there's some crazy guy backstage and he's running around and keeps putting his hat on, taking it off, putting it on, taking it off.
Oh, Johnny Paycheck.
Yeah, it was Johnny Paycheck.
He goes, oh, that's Johnny Paycheck. Let him up. Yeah, because he was a tweaker,
Yeah.
man.
And then he was at the hotel and he was checking in and he heard somebody going, hey. He said, he looked around, couldn't find nobody. He's like, hey, Merle, hey. He's like, couldn't find nobody. And he looked up and it was Johnny Cash. It was on a beam on the ceiling.
Watching the people.
Because what are you doing? He goes, watching the people. That's creepy.
Yeah.
He was
Yeah, those
probably
guys are on way too many
They were
pills.
pills,
man.
yeah.
Bad news. I tell you what, my favorite story about Johnny Paycheck is when he's like, hey, Paycheck wants a triple double from McDonald's, and the bus driver's like, I'm not going any further tonight. There's
no way.
truck stop.
Yeah.
Yeah, like, so I shot him in the face, and then like
Yeah, those guys shot each
he's
other
like,
a lot.
I held him down and shot him in the mouth or something like that, dude. And then he drove us to McDonald's.
Yeah.
He like shot through his cheek or something.
That's
like-
really wanting some McDonald's.
I was like, wow, okay. That's how
I'd
that
like
works.
a McDouble and a doctor, please.
They all shot somebody back then.
Yeah, but they were using 22s. It wasn't like it was.
No, there's another one about Jerry Lee Lewis, and the dude's like, I go in there and Jerry Lee Lewis is in his office up there, and I was like, hey, killer, I'd really like to get paid, and so he just shot me. And that sucked, you know. I'm like, what? He's like, dude was all freaked
Yeah,
out.
they were
and
on some stuff.
Shot him, you know.
It's a wonder they survived as long as they did.
Yeah.
Well, I forgot. We were supposed to get out of here. Hey, thank you to our sponsors for hanging in there and sticking with us and not canceling us for these kind of shows. I mean, we started off great.
It was great,
It was
yeah.
great. The first segment was amazing.
And there was
That's what happens when the coffee runs out.
oh man, I've drunk a lot of it.
Hey, thank you to our great sponsors, like our friend over at Double D Barbecue.
Where you don't need no teeth to chew.
Thank you, Dana Deathridge. Appreciate you, man. And brought to you by Triple Crown Ford and Lincoln.
Get on down there and let the horses run.
And, of course, Brazos River Air Conditioning.
If you need help with your AC,
Go Wacy.
don't let it get hot in your spacey.
That'd be crazy.
That's a great phrasey.
And brought to you by Cannonball Insurance Solutions.
There it is. Got it.
The triplets. All right, we're out of here. Jeb, close us out. Till next time, take it easy. And if it's easy,
Got strings on it. Or attached.
Excuse me. I apologize. I forgot you were there. You may go now.
Well, bye.